Imagine us losing 4 million in 5 minutes because one wrong number in your invoice. That is what happens when you misclassify as your HS code. An importer does declare a machine under 10% custom duty. However, customs reclassified it under 30% duty. Same goods, same voice, same shipment. The difference, one wrong HS code. This video is we will learn why customs rejects HS codes, how importers make costly classification mistakes, and a step-by-step method to check whether your HS code is. HS codes are not just numbers written on invoice. HS code decide how much duty and tax you pay, whether those penalties are imposed, whether your cargo is delayed at the port. I will show you exactly how customs classify goods. What HS codes really are. What is HS code? HS code means the harmonized system code. It is used by the customs to decide import duty, tax like value-added tax, excise tax, surtax, and other important taxes. HS codes also indicate the restriction and the permits. In any country, for example, in Ethiopia, the HS codes are enforced by the Ethiopian custom commissions. Custom classification is legally binding. If customs change the HS code, payment also does change. So you must pay the new amount. This is why HS code must be checked before shipping or before the shipment arrive at our destinations. What are the most common mistakes related to the HS code committed by importers? Most importers lose money because they copy HS code from the suppliers. They directly copy the supplier's HS code. They use Google, Alibaba, or other B2B business platforms to verify the HS codes. They write vague product descriptions. They classify as by product name instead of functions. However, the custom does not guess HS code. Customs classify using technical logics. Next, let's see the step-by-step how to check the HS codes correctly. How can you verify whether your HS code is correct? We will take the simple example to illustrate on how can we verify the correctness of the HS code that appears in the pro forma invoice. Let's take a simple example. Assume that you are importing a centrifugal water pump used for this irrigation and industrial water supply. This is a very common import, very common machines imported to many developing countries. So the next question is, how can you check the HS code for these machines? Step 1, describe as the product for customs. That's the first step, is the product description. Ask 3 questions. Question number 1, what does it do? In our case, pumps water. Question number 2, how does it work? Centrifugal mechanism. Question number 3, what is it used for? Is irrigation or industrial use? So what's the correct description? Once you answer all the three questions, you can develop the product descriptions. You may describe the product as centrifugal pump for liquids. This would become the product description. So this description gives customs what they need. So the first step is clearly describe your product. Step 2, identify the correct chapter. Open the tariff book, the custom tariff book, and ask question like, is the machine electrical, chemical, or mechanical? Well, theoretically, a pump is a mechanical machine. So you go to the right chapter. In our example, the right chapter is chapter 84. Chapter 84 shows machinery and mechanical appliance, parts thereof. So this is chapter confirmed. So first you describe the product, then you identify the chapter, the right chapter for this product in the custom tariff books. Books. Step 3, find the correct headings, or the right, the 4-digit for the product. So under chapter 84, you can scan the headings. There are this list of headings under this chapter. So you find the heading which better describes our product is heading 8413. It says pumps for liquids, whether or not fitted with a measuring device. So this means the product's function exactly. This is the correct headings of the product in the tariff book. So heading selected 8413. Um, Step 4, identify the subheadings. You identify the 4 digits, the headings. Now the subheading, this includes the 6 digits, the 6 digits. So under heading 8413, there are list of the subheadings. Among the list, pumps are divided by type. So your pump is centrifugal. You find in the list HS code 841370. That clearly exactly describes the machine. It says centrifugal pumps for liquids. So this is the correct 6-digit HS code, and it appears in the custom tariff book exactly this way. Now you clearly just defined as the 6-digit HS code for the product. Based on this HS code, you can confirm the amount of custom duty and taxes. So still under HS 841370, you can check how much is the import duty or the custom duty, how much is the value-added tax, how much is the excise tax, how much is the sub tax, how much is the social contribution tax, or any other tax. It depends on the regulation of the country. So the 6-digit is internationally accepted classification of the product. So this step just determines the actual cost. If the pump is wrongly declared as, let's say, machinery parts or agricultural equipment, custom may reclassify and impose penalties. This is how you can classify it as your imported product in the right custom tariff headings. Step 6. Step 6 still does you need to check if there is any alternative way of classifying the item in or under other subheading, under other chapters. Ask these questions. Could custom classify this differently? Is there any possibility that the custom would reclassify this item in other chapter, other subheading? The point. Step 7, align all documents. Once you verify that's the correct HS code for the imported items, all documents should be aligned and indicate the same HS codes. So before shipment, make sure that the HS code matches on pro forma invoice, same HS code on commercial invoice, packing list, LC application, custom declarations, and so on. Because the mismatch is equal to inspection plus clearly these questions, your HS code is at risk. In summary, one wrong HS digit can cost millions. Correct HS classification, control costs, prevent penalties, speeds custom clearance. HS codes are not paperwork, they are protections. I thank you so much.